What your heart been through, that's what I care about. If you not, then pray, don't even need a round. I'm drinking with me on my water punch. They sold that on me, I took the punch. Kept it all legit, yo, didn't run it back. I'm neglecting fees just to see you. Open up doors just to feed you. I'm not impressed when you find out. My whole life price has been out. So as a backstory, here's how everything kind of went down. So in 2020, January 11 of 2020, I started my locks journey, and I told myself I wanted to be able to see the process of my locks in themselves. And so I challenged myself, like, yo, what if you take a picture a day, and then at the end of the year you put it all together and you see what happens? Like, you see, like, you do kind of like a little movie, you know, these things that like be on YouTube. I was like, oh, it'd be kind of cool, like, if I could stick to it for a year, see what happens. And also it was a personal challenge, because I don't take that much selfies. I don't really take like personal pictures like that, especially of like just for one purpose, which was my hair. In the process of doing that every single day, I learned 3 things. The first thing that it taught me was there are literally days that I don't take time for myself. And the truth of all of this was, when you first start something, you do it, you don't do it. So I learned like taking one picture a day just to commemorate like the process of like my hair becoming how it looks right now, and like to see like the process. Often like I would remember while watching back like some of the days, I would remember what happened that day and things like that. So it was kind of also to keep track of what I was doing every day, of how everything went down. First thing that I realized, it was days I was skipping because I didn't take any time for myself. Not only did these pictures stand as like pictures, they were also my accountability to myself. Like, look, you said you was gonna do this, you didn't do it. And so that led me to also understand, like, it was kind of like my self-awareness. So like, there are days you won't take time for yourself, and that's not good. So with time, it taught me, like, that week of that month, you didn't take any time for yourself, because how long does it take to grab a picture, right? Some days it was just because I didn't feel like it. And the other thing it taught me was that consistency isn't perfection. That was really the second thing it taught me. Like, consistency isn't perfection, which oftentimes when you hear be consistent in something, I mean, I guess maybe it was just me, but I was linking consistency and perfection together. And I realized very fast, you could be consistent in something and not be perfect at it. And that helped me in the process of like, you'll take these pictures every day. You might miss a day, but you got to get back on it. So consistency to me became more so like, yo, stick to it. Like, you fell today, get back up, do it again. And the third thing and the last thing, and then that things grow regardless of if you're aware of it or not. And you know how sometimes like you might hear somebody say like time flies by, or you know, life happens to everyone. So either you take control of your life, or life will take control of you. Like, these kind of quotes, I don't hear them, but I assess that somebody somewhere is saying that. It was like, yo, things will grow regardless, like, of if you're paying attention to it. And that goes for good habits and bad habits. If you have like a lazy behavior, like, those habits will grow whether you're aware of it or denying it or not taking care of it. And it's a little bit like consistency pays off. And so every time I would look at like the beginning of my lock journey, it was like, oh, yo, look at the first day and look at now. But every day I'm like, whew, thank God we're not on day 1 anymore. And so things grow. And I guess like you can either watch it like take over, or you can experience it. But this is like literally 3 things I learned by taking a picture almost every day. So that's pretty much it. I will see you guys another time. Deuces. Yo, why can't I find a key? I think I'm on the wrong. How many times did I said I was gonna write? I wrote it all in books, now it's really just my life.